Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
we'll start our lesson today with module 4E. What a day. What a day. Okay. Now listen and read the following sentences. What do the phrases in bold mean? What do the phrases in bold? These phrases are in bold. Okay. And we have Muhammad and Abdurrahman, Hamza now. Welcome, Hamza. Let's begin with Abdurrahman. Read the first one.
Okay. Vocabulary. Listen and read the following sentence. What do the phrases in blood mean? Mac was very proud when he passed his exam.
Okay, can you tell us, passed his exams, what does this word mean, or what does this phrase mean?
Like he finished his exam.
Finish. I finished my exam, so I can pass or fail. So I passed my exam means succeeded or failed.
Succeed.
Succeed in something, doing it very well. Okay, pass his exams. Muhammad, number 2.
Okay. You didn't study for the test, so it is possible that you will fail it.
Fail means
That's impossible, or he impossible take the full mark, and he will fail because he didn't study.
okay, he didn't study, so he failed. He didn't succeed. He didn't succeed. When you cannot achieve or fulfill something, when can't you fulfill your goal, you can't achieve your goal, so we call it fail. Fail. Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. Hamza, number 3.
How often do you sit for exams at your school?
Okay. Sit for exams means
Stay.
or go to school and you are ready to start your exam. For another example for this one, I can say sit for the table, sit for exams, sit for, and change this changes. I can also say it, not sit for exams, take an exam, take an exam or sit for an exam. It means that I want to pass or succeed in an exam. Okay, thank you, Hamza. Again, Abdurrahman, number D.
Steve was so ill that he missed a week lesson.
A week's lessons. Okay, missed means
He forgot or didn't come to class.
excellent.
Didn't.
Excellent. He didn't go to school. But if I said he missed the bus, means he didn't catch it. So I can use miss with lessons, like in this example. Number 2, with means of transport, missed the plane, missed the train, missed the bus. Okay, or I can use it for people. When I tell my son, or when I tell my mother, my father, my friends, I miss you. I miss you means I want to see you. I want to see my friends. I want to see my son eagerly. Okay? Okay, welcome, Muhammad. We have a newcomer, Muhammad Dusari. Welcome. Okay, Muhammad, can you read number E, Muhammad?
Okay.
Okay,
I
Muhammad.
always do well in tests because I study hard every day.
Okay, I always do well in tests because I study hard every day. Do well means you will succeed or you will fail in the exam. Do well. Do well in something means you play it or you perform it in a very good way, in a very good way. So we use do well, do well. Okay, thank you, Muhammad. Now, let's go to the second exercise. Read the text and write T for true or F for false for the statements on the next page. Okay, I need someone to read the first part. Abdurrahman, the first part.
Yes.
Okay,
Dear Diary, I'm not normally absent-minded, so
okay, stop, Abdurrahman.
what happened?
Absent, no. Let me comment on this. Absent-minded, it's one word, not two words. كلمة واحدة. Why? This dash between the two words means they are only one word, not more than that. It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Absent-minded. Now, Abdurrahman, if I asked you a question and you said, sorry, sir, I was absent-minded. You were thinking of another thing rather than the lesson. Okay? You were thinking while we talking, you were absent-minded, you were thinking in another thing. Okay? Go on, Abdurrahman.
What happened today is something will definitely never forget. Last week I missed a lesson because I was ill. So the next day my teacher informed me about a test we had to take on Sunday, which was on a novel I generally consider myself a good student, and in most cases I do very well in tests. I had reason to believe that this time would be different. I studied hard all week, so
when
Sunday morning came, I felt confident as well as pleased with myself.
Okay, now I thank you, Abdurrahman. I will comment on this word as well as. As well as means and. As well as means in addition to or and. As well as means and also in addition to. They are all the same. Again, as well as, in addition to, and also besides, not beside, besides. They are all the same. They give the same meaning. As well as I can omit it and say, I felt confident and pleased. I felt confident in addition to being pleased with myself. I felt confident, also pleased with myself, as well as also and besides, in addition to. Okay, another one. Welcome, Ahmed Al-Wabran. Hamza, can you read again, Hamza?
Okay, dear diary, I'm not normally absent-minded, so what happened today is something I will definitely never forget. Last week I missed a lesson because I was ill, so the next day my teacher informed me about a test we had to take on Sunday, which was on a novel. I generally consider myself a good student, and in most cases I do very well in tests. I had no reason to believe that this time would be different. I studied hard all weekend, so when Sunday morning came, I felt confident as well as pleased with myself.
Can you
Did
tell
I
me?
mention I was...
No. Can you tell me as well as means? As well as means and. You can write and. Okay, Ahmed. Don't worry. مش مشكلة يا أحمد. As well as means and in addition to, they are the same. Okay, thank you, Hamza. The next part, Muhammad.
Okay. Did I mention I was actually looking forward to the test? Well, when I got into the classroom, my classmates were nervous. They were discussing a specific chapter of the novel. A specific chapter of the novel we had to study, saying that it was impossible for them to remember all the names of the countries included in the chapter. But what did they mean? The novel was about a teacher who stayed in one place his entire life. I soon
Entire life
listened.
means all his life. Entire life means all his life. Okay? Muhammad? Okay, Muhammad?
Okay. Spent all weekend reading was not the right novel. Naturally, I felt the text so much effort for the wrong book. Incredible, right?
Okay. Now, the questions. Who can read the first one? Who can read the first one? Muhammad? Muhammad al-Dusri? Muhammad? Okay. Ahmad? Can you read the first one, Ahmad? Yes.
The writer usually forgets
things. The writer usually forgets things. True or false?
False.
Are you sure? Okay, let's see another answer. Abdurrahman, number one, true or false?
False.
False. Okay. The answer is false. You are right, Ahmed and Abdurrahman. As I am not normally absent-minded. So what happened today is something I will definitely never forget. Okay. Number two. Who can read number two? Hamza?
The writer missed a lesson and didn't know they had a test at school. False.
نشوف false or wrong. False. Look, the next day. Read, Hamza. Read the answer.
The last week I missed a lesson because I was ill. My teacher informed me about a test we had to take on Sunday.
On Sunday, not on the day where he was absent. Okay. Now, Muhammad al-Busri.
Alright, sir.
Okay, read number three.
Their
Writer
studied on the day before the
test.
True.
Are you sure he is true? Studied at the day of the test, the day before the test, or
Yes.
he was absent? You said true. Okay, let me see. Welcome, Muhammad Dagash. Okay, let me see. Muhammad Fawzi. Okay, true or false?
Number three, right?
Yes.
Okay. False.
True. I studied hard all weekend. Let me ask you.
Okay.
When was the exam? On
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. The weekend was Friday and Saturday. And he said, I studied hard all weekend. It means he studied the 2 days before the exam. So the sentence is right. Okay, Muhammad. Abdurrahman, read number 4.
Yes. The other students were confident on the day of the test.
Hmm? True or false?
False.
False. He was speaking about himself. I was confident. I was confident. Well, when I got into the classroom, my classmates were nervous. Nervous, not confident. Okay? Let me listen to Muhammad. Muhammad has no voice. Abdurrahman. Ahmad again. Okay, number 5. Ahmad.
The writer.
Writer.
The writer.
W is silent. ال W silent. ما تنطقهاش يا محمد. أحمد.
Okay.
Okay.
Wrestled that he was going to fail that test. True.
The writer realized that he was going to fail test. True. Why? Read this yellow part.
Okay. Okay. I soon
realized. أدركت عرفت. I soon know that
what had happened. The novel I spent all weekend reading was to not the right novel. Naturally, I fled that test.
I failed the test. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you. Okay, let's go to another one. Talk in pairs. Interview your partner to find information about something unusual that has happened to him or her. Make notes. Then complete the column about you. Okay, now I can ask you to write it at your home. Let me go to this exercise in your workbook. Okay, who can answer? Or now let's read the words in the box. Let's read the words in the box. Who can read them at the beginning? Who can read them? Hamza. Okay.
Mention, novel, chapter, well, incredible, past, sat for.
Okay. Mention, novel, chapter, well, incredible, past, sat for. We will complete the sentences using these words. Okay. Number
Can
1.
I answer
Hamza.
the first?
Okay.
Yesterday we spaced an exam, but I didn't have time to study, so I don't think هذه اثنين. Okay. Yesterday we sat for an exam, but
Excellent.
I didn't have time to
Sat
study,
for,
so I don't think I passed.
Okay, sat for is the past simple of sit. Sit, sat, sit, sat, sit, sat. Sit for, sat for, they are the same, but this one in the past or the second form of the verb. Sat for. Number 2, Muhammad. Fawzi.
Okay. It space how much Thomas has grown. Just last year he was a baby. Okay. The answer is it's incredible.
It's incredible how much Thomas has grown. Okay. Thank you, Muhammad. Abdurrahman. Number 3.
Yes. Did he faragh? What time he will return? Did you mention?
Did he mention what time he will return? Did he say? Did he tell you? Okay, thank you, Abdurrahman. Number 4. Who wants to answer? Fawzi, Hamza, Ahmed. Okay, Ahmed. Number 4. Ahmed.
At school we read
What do we read from all these words? Only one thing. we can read. Go on, Ahmed. Okay, think of the answer. Muhammad Busri, okay.
خلاص.
Okay, we can read. At school, we read a.
أريد هذه
Yes.
chapter.
No, before chapter. Let me see, okay. At school, we read a space from a space about, okay, you are right, chapter. From a,
مخي شيخ.
yes, from a,
from well,
no, from a, this one,
novel.
Novel, okay, thank you, Muhammad. Who wants to read? Let's go back to Hamza. Okay, Hamza, the last one.
As well as shopping for food, still I needed to buy a new pair of sunglasses.
Okay, we commented on it, and I told you it's similar to or the same as and in addition to, besides, as well as. Okay, the next one. This exercise about using the grammar of the lesson. No new grammar in this part in module 4E. No new grammar, but we can revise the 2 parts of grammar we studied in the last lessons. Number 1, you can answer number 1. Number 1. Okay, Fawzi, read number 1.
Okay, now number 1, the artist who won the award is from Australia.
Australia. Who? Why? Artist is one of people. Okay. Number 2. حمزة همشي بالدور كده بسرعة خلاص لأن قدامنا
Jack
دقيقتين.
is usually he never remembers absent-minded.
Absent-minded. He doesn't remember anything. Absent-minded. Number 3. Muhammad. Dusari. Number 3. Dusari.
خلاص.
Number 3.
The sport news in the news new
Is paper.
paper. Yesterday much.
Yes. Forms or discuss?
Informs.
Discuss. Number 4. Okay, Ahmed. Read number 4.
They
Entry.
documentary was on TV last night. Was very good. Oh, watch.
Okay. The documentary space which you are right, but which not watch. Okay. Number 5.
الله علي.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, number
People
5.
فراغ like science fiction should definitely read this book. People who like
Science fiction. Okay, the last one. Dash has no voice. مفيش صوت. ارجع تاني. محمد فوزي. Okay, number 6.
Okay. This is a story about a sailor who searches for lost treasure.
Okay.
Who?
Okay, you are right. Who? Now we reached the end of our lesson.